Guys, a very good evening. In this video, we'll just start with design thinking framework for our project implementation. So I want you guys to explain about your project in terms of how did you empathize, how did you ideate, how did you define, how did you build your prototype, and what are the testing conditions you have found. I just need you to explain about how is your project connected with the backend, and what's the backend you have used and what's the frontend you have used. And for your information, it should be very precise because we need to discuss about 3 to 4 topics here. So please be very precise. We'll start first.
So our project is iterative, sir. So we have used JavaScript as the backend and the tailwind CSS for the frontend.
Okay.
So we have find the problem in the schools and colleges. So in schools and colleges, it's very difficult to frame a timetable. So if the faculty is absent, the students will be free and they will be roaming outside. So for that we have introduced our app, our web page, so that if a faculty is absent, it will reallocate and sends a notification for the admin block.
So you have empathized with the school kids, right?
Yes, sir.
So your pain point of identification is like you are just going to solve some problem.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So if the faculty is absent, we will be reassigning the another faculty who is free, so that the free time will be managed there. So the students will not roam outside or here and there. So our idea is if the faculty is absent, we will be sending the notification to admin.
Okay, what's the front end you have used and what's the back end you have used?
For the front end, we have used CSS, so, and for the back end, JavaScript.
Fine. Any other?
So myself Devadarshini. So we have used HTML, CSS and JavaScript for front end. We have used VS Code as a tool for editing our codes, and also for back end where the sign up and login pages were handled is in Google Sheets, where we used to run the code in AppScript, and we deploy that link and copy it in the VS Code, where it contains a backend folder which where we installed Node.js in that. We have created server.js file, and we put the deployed link in that. So when we run it, it was successfully when we sign up, it was successfully saved in the data, successfully saved in that Google Sheets, and we are logging. The authentication process was done successfully.
Actually, I have seen this model. They have exactly authenticated what is what. Suppose if you are registering for ABC and if you are going for password of 1 2 3, they have authenticated that ABC with the 1 2 3. Suppose if you want to register as a new user, you can register as a new user. Fine, next.
So our project is voice to code. So how did we empathize? This is like developers. Most of the developers spend significant amount of time writing or executing a block of repetitive codes. So there needs an voice assistant. So current assistants cannot correctly interpret a block of codes. Or they cannot give a programming syntax. So there comes our project voice to text, just by giving natural voice language comments. So it can be converted into proper executable codes. This is how we define it.
So there are so many platforms out there just like this, but what's so different and what makes us unique is that we have a feature called as blind mode, which makes the visually impaired people to actually handle code, and instead of typing it, they can just give commands and make the AI do it. So they don't have to press any keys, they just have to give spacebar, and the mic will automatically start, and they can just give commands and take code, and also they can edit the code by giving voice commands. That's the unique feature that we have given in this project.
So in our project voice to code, we used a backend full of Python code, and also in front end it's full of React and CSS, and also TypeScript, and this is full of actually we used API key in a Gemini API.
Okay guys, thank you for the discussion. The key point I want you guys to take away is that you have to empathize. The normal framework is like traditional literature survey, what they have done and what they have studied, and based upon their study, you will be studying about your own ideas and ideas and facts. But considering our design thinking framework, the main aspect of what you guys has to learn about is you have to empathize. I mean to say you have to step in other person's shoes and you have to view it on other person's perspective. So if you do that, it will be very very easy for finding a solution and identifying a solution and identifying a remedy. So that's what the key point of like takeaways. Thank you for the discussion. Thank you.
Thank you.